Aquarius, hey, welcome. We're here for you. This is your January reading. I almost said August. I mean, what the... But yeah, this is going to be January, but you may be watching in August 2025, in which case I hope you have a cute bikini on and shit. Let's get into it though for you. Okay, I'm seeing here Aquarius, you know, January is a month of massive change for you. You will be, look at the Empress. Okay, now I'm going to set her to the side. It's all relative. I mean, I think in relation to the Empress, most people are sitting to the side of the Empress, but yeah, she's on the stage front and center. But oh, definitely front, definitely center. Yes, you're looking really good, Aquarius. You are going to be very popular here, and that's funny because I saw that Seven of Cups coming in again, like twice. It was coming through on the circulator. But we have here, I think that's actually, funnily enough, the name of a bus in Washington, D.C. This is called the Circulator, and it's like a buck to ride, and you can just like ride it through the city. I think I use it all of like one time. I'm a walker. Okay, so, but yeah, let's get further here. Aquarius, you know, I was working with your energy before I turned on the camera, and I am hearing that there's something that's really, actually, in your favor. It's sitting as a ball in your core, and it's really situated to you in a way where you are going to make something of that nobody really is going to be able to fathom. Okay, you are going to be very controversial, okay, during this January and period, and you are going to be extremely glorified. So how I hear it. And I feel like some people here, you know, I mean, are you disrupting an industry? Is there a status quo that, you know, is no longer? I mean, because of what you've called out. I heard it like that. Now, this is amazing energy for you, Aquarius. Like, this is some amazing, amazing stuff right here. Some of you also literally win something. And I feel like for some of you here, there's something about you. There's just like this, you know, this je ne sais quoi that just doesn't quite make sense, and people here are going to be flocking to you. So just know that, expect that. With a Ten of Cups and Justice, I mean, you're looking hot, masculine, feminine, they, whatever. You are looking like a whole Michelin star snack. Okay, you're Michelin rated. Yeah, you're Michelin. Your love is Michelin. Your love is Michelin. Okay, copyright. So yeah, the sun, like you are very, 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 like, good looking. Okay, so there could be some people here as well who want you to sort of work with them. I'm hearing, especially if you are a vlogger, a beauty, esthetician, I'm even hearing that. They want your face on their the write-up, their proposal, their plans, and that can be a metaphor, right? Like some of you here, this is something about, you know, the attractive element to your cause. Okay, the people here could really want to work alongside you. They feel you're going places, and with that, of course, comes discretion that is suggested for you to make sure that you have. Make sure that you reflect on, am I genuinely ready for this? I'm hearing that as well. Maybe I know I'm headed in this direction, XYZ, whatever direction we're talking about here, between you and your guides, and you'll know what that is if you were to meditate. I'm seeing Othala rune, and I see so maybe right now though I need to hold back, and the brakes are still there. They're not going anywhere. The gas is still there. It's not going anywhere, but I have to be there, and I have to be the one who says go. So, or stop, even at, yeah. And so I see you kind of maybe getting back in touch with the reacquainting that you are the driving force here. Yes, and I feel like some people, you know, they're having trouble with your newfound instituted sense of leadership about you, okay? So, yeah, people are very triggered. Oh, they're so triggered, Aquarius. Like, it's giving a little bit of the Pisces reading. Yes, you're going places. I'm hearing that. Like, when people see you, they just, like, they see your whole aura, like, following you. And it's like, you know, they're confused. I'm hearing that. They don't know what you are. It's called starseed, and it's time. I hear it like that. Okay, you are going to rise, Aquarius. You are going to be seen as who you've always been. Let's get real. It's more like, is it your activation or theirs? When it comes to, yeah, their senses. It's like they're starting to, like, smell your greatness. I mean, okay, that's great. I mean, but, yeah, I think your olfactory senses might have been a bit clogged up. It's not like Aquarius wasn't special before. But, yeah, let's get further to it. This is really fun stuff. I feel there's something that you are going to create, and people, they're just like, wow, it's like you are always you, but it's like, maybe you finally sort of call something out. I hear that again, and it's like, damn, like some of you just have this like audacity with which, and I feel people are trying to attack your solar plexus chakra, so do keep that in mind. Throughout the month, people trying to jab at what brings you to this point, which is your leadership capabilities, your confidence. It's your solar plexus. So yeah, protect that good stuff there, your energy reservoir from which you create, right? People would love to just kind of, feast on your chakra there. So make sure that you are also the one who you check in with. At the end of every day, it's you and you. The last thing you want to do before you go to bed is definitely not have a conversation with someone where they're putting you down, they're making you second guess who you are. No, the last conversation is the one that you have, is you. Is you. It's not even about what you do, it's you, Aquarius, okay? Someone is trying to definitely, I feel, be so important to you and come in between the bed sheets a bit and, call you by the name that they want to now call you. I mean, I don't know what that is about, but it's very awkward, and they need to go. Yeah. Okay. They have no place in your world, Aquarius. Yeah, especially at this point in time, like you are going to be way too exclusive. I mean, you should already be much more exclusive, but you're going to be exclusively binding to contracts that will not allow you to spend your time in this kind of way. I mean, it's just gonna it's gonna be illegal to be this distracted. I'm hearing it like that, like literally, maybe. Okay, because like you possibly even are going to. It could be signed by law, or it could be signed by spiritual order that you are going to be now committed to these such things over here. And that has nothing to do. I feel like having small conversations with small-minded people here still that need to go. These people absolutely need to. I mean, they're not. Yeah, it's like you're tucking in, trolls to bed at night. Like that's no. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing a problem. I'm saying that this is something of a problem because Spirit is saying like, you are getting close to that point where, people are either coming with you or they're not. And, people get left behind all the time in life by themselves. It's never going to be your responsibility these could be friends, like old friends, people who you used to hang out with. You're not a different person just because these people are not in alignment with the person that you are now realizing you've always been. Get going now, Aquarius. I mean, these people, I don't know, something very specific now, but it's not for you. These people, also they have a low potential. They just do. Sorry. Like they don't have your starseed aura. They can only go so far. It's like, so then why would you guys be comrades? You are a sailor crossing the 7 seas. That's the metaphor Spirit's giving me right now. But these people they got a little dinghy boat. Where are they going to go? You're going to end up mourning their loss, anyways. This is not somebody who you could bring with you on this trip, on this travel that you're headed for in your life. I'm seeing 10 years maximum this person would give out energetically. They don't have what it takes to follow you down this portal. But, they would love to be your friend, like, to be here, to be hanging out. I mean, like, what does that even mean, though? I mean, you have to have intention. This is not even about intention. It's about what you are here for to do. This is your path, Aquarius. This is your calling. This is your magic. And this person needs to find their own way in their own very own life. And, they're addicted to you. Aquarius, you are not about to be sacrificing anytime soon, and this is from your guides. They want you to hear this, that you have not come here this far into this journey of the mind's eye to sacrifice and to sabotage or to allow another person to do so. When we hit the drum to roll the tape, that is not supposed to skip. Honey, your friends are skipping. They're glitching. They're in the matrix all up and around you. Move on. Move out. Do it. Do the hard thing. Get away from these people. Aquarius. 5 of Swords. You owe it. You owe it to yourself. And the series of experiences that you will live out on this planet that will change it forever. You're not alone, but you have to leave some people in the dust sometimes to experience loneliness. Loneliness is not bad. It's not good. But when those who are living in mantras of the ego and the matrix, they have to understand and they have to fathom what alone means. And they have to understand that it actually is a symptom of consciousness that has not yet arrived. And so what we see here, Aquarius, is for you to help these people learn their lessons now of self-love. The way you know who I'm talking about here is they make you feel that you're doing something wrong by being independent. And that will never be the case when it comes down to it. No one in this world is truly left alone. And they have to find their faith and their way in this experience of meeting one's truest self, which is the most empowered version of I, right? It's not easy. It's not what feels comfortable. It's empowered. And you have to do the work to feel comfortable in your own greatness. Help them be that person, Aquarius. Help them be that version of themselves that they reach by finding their way through hardship. And some of you, I'm seeing a bonsai plant, like they're gonna feel that through you. They're going to feel, all alone, and they feel bad because you're a very bright light. And when they're around you, they feel great. And then when you pull back, they don't feel good. And that is dependency and codependency, and you cannot grow in that state of mind. So let them go through that dark night, so they can come to understand that it's not a condition that exists in lieu of the morning sun. They have to live to understand the cycles of love, I'm hearing. And the amnesia of longing for one's self to be found again. You've come across, Aquarius, people who are lost on this planet, is what I do see in my third eye. And I'm a channeler, by the way. I'm a starseer. I'm an oracle medium. We're channeling on behalf of the Pleiadian Light Council of Isaiah at the last 10 seconds of the video. But okay. You are not the person they necessarily even resonate should they go through that path of self-actualizing. The thing here, Aquarius, is that, honey, this is also your shadow work, right? We see it as, okay, what you are doing and what you are doing for these people. And sometimes we mean well, but is it a sort of ego of our own that we bend to when we say, let me just sort of help them learn a little more of the lesson? Aquarius, let go. Their lesson isn't known. They have not even found themselves in this. Let go. Okay? This is not where even we are lost. And so this is where we are sticking to a sort of permeated, very, very, very relative state of mind where when you say to yourself, I can help them, I can do this for them, I'm relevant, then we have slowed our mind, our mind's eye, and our faculty originates now in learning by way of the ego. Some of you here, you are very selfless. I see that. And so it could be like, what do you mean ego? You are selfless. I do see that. However, it's not something about your solar plexus here. It's not that kind of ego thing we're talking about here. It's actually about your heart chakra. Where are you genuinely feeling where, I rebuke it to sender, return it to sender in the root chakra and the sacral. Okay? Yes, return it to sender. That's right. Okay? Fucking rebuke it. Fucking return it to sender. I fucking return it to sender. Where is it that we feel truly where somebody is at in their life? If we tap in, we realize my journey is not ever going to be reflective of another person's in any shape or form, in any way. So I have nothing to do with this. And you know, it's about becoming sort of very slippery. Okay? Let yourself be free. I heard it like that. Okay? To journey at it alone. I'm seeing little sun-dried tomatoes here. Okay? I'm hearing that. I keep hearing that song now. Whitney Houston. I have nothing if I don't have you. Something like that. Yeah. I don't remember. I think the name of the song is literally I Have Nothing. So yeah, I mean, let's get out of that mindset though, right? Like, I have nothing to give you even. It's just, no, it's not even that I have nothing to give you. It's not like I know where you are at and I don't have nothing to give you where you're at. It's that we don't even know who you are or where you're at because you are in this very, very, very undulated state of just sort of being, which is an energy thing. And if you were to know where this person's at, then you wouldn't be where you are at, because everything in life is perspective. So what I want to say here, and I think the message and the take home from the guides is, I'm here in Alamo, the last Alamo, you know, you cannot be there for people. You cannot be there for people, Aquarius, who are not open to moving towards the light, okay? Some people here, they're stuck and they're meant to be stuck as well, right? The learning, and so this is where Spirit says, don't try to understand why some people here are not with you on that, or not in agreement with you. Some people, their lesson in life, you know, be like, oh, I wish everybody here had like a good fortune and love in their life. I mean, like, what? Like, that, this is energy. It's about karma and justice on this planet here right now. We need to experience certain things to learn. How are you going to know that fire hurts if, you know, unless you put your, I'm not saying to do that, but you learn in life. How does a child learn to walk? They have to kind of stumble and kind of fall, right? You have to have the consciousness, the enlightenment to know that you don't even know, Aquarius. You arrived where you are at because you let go of what you knew. And you transcended. You heightened into I hear again, a faculty of your mind's eye that doesn't respond to negativity. So when people go, oh, how did you do what you do? And you're like, well, let me help you ascend too. No, I mean, like, you don't have that answer. And that's again where you let go, and it's double edged, because then, you know, the pressure's off of you. It's like, okay, now I don't have to like be the person, you know, where these people find their light through. And at the same time, you know, there's no pressure. I'm hearing Sagittarius for you to call it out, and you're not feeling like the point about it is you. And that's the irony to it, right? When we ascend, our ego dissolves. So, interestingly enough, Aquarius, don't let people pull you back into the frames of mind that perceive you as ego, that encourage you to readmit what you have created into a persona, or guise of interpretation, Aquarius, that doesn't actually exist. So in other words, if you released something and that's how you grew and that's how you learned and genuinely learned, to explain how you did what you did, you would have to readopt the learning curve. But the state of actualization, Aquarius, of what you have attained spiritually here is a teaching, ultimately, of return it to sender. Faith. To explain one's love of self. The thought that we would owe that explanation as an explanation to another. Would propagate fear. Would propagate fear. Don't fear losing people, Aquarius, because of where you are now at. Where you have come to is a state of being where we don't know. Be elusive in your cause. Some of you need to definitely go under the radar a bit. And I feel in the sense of saying, you know, some people, they want to keep placing your experience somewhere on their map. But you elevate it, Aquarius. You don't see yourself in terms of X and Y. Don't become a statistic for another person's ego. I fucking rebuke it, and I return it to sender. Return it to sender in the heart chakra. Yes. You don't owe your time here on this planet to space. So when people ask you and expect you to prove who you are, their question in and of itself neglects your truth. You are not anywhere, Aquarius. You've let go of why, how, who, when. You have returned to this planet, Aquarius, to say, love is one. Reflect on that.